It's your girl, Blue Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up, real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She called names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Blue Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Blue Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go.
She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Blue Pac, baby, capiche.
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Blue Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Thursday, baby. Y'all, I was supposed to go live last night. I just couldn't. Time got away from it. I went to do my nails yesterday. I had to get my son said, well, I gotta get him today too. It's his last day of his work internship because he will be going to college next year. Okay. So, been getting my baby ready. Well, he graduate this year, but he'll be taking college classes. So he's been doing an internship. Um, but I had a busy day yesterday. And then I overslept today. I almost overslept on y'all. Because I was knocked out. I said, let me set my alarm. I'm gonna go live at 1:45. So when I look, it was 1:50. I said, "Oh Lord, let me hurry up and get up." Then my eye was burning. I said, "Oh, what is going on?" But anyways, y'all been seeing what's been going on, so we gotta talk. We got a lot to talk about. And as I can see, y'all coming in here fast, child. It was about close to 100 people waiting before I even got on this live. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, but y'all know I gotta do my intro, okay? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm excited. I'm excited. We done created a whole new jingle, child, telling Johnell to come get them cheering. You got him over there ready to be a single dad. So we're gonna try to put the pieces together ourselves, like we always do. Like we always do. Let me go up, child. I see y'all throwing them colors in the chat. Y'all turn me up fast, baby. Shout out to y'all. Let me see who's in here. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Renita. Let me see. Miss Darlene. We got Miss Ashley, Miss Lolo, Miss Debbie. We got Sweet Queen, of course. Thank you for forever holding on the chat. Y'all, I am waiting on Pratt to make me another intro, outro. Hopefully, this one will be longer. And we're still going to use these, of course, because I don't even think he can top these. I told him that yesterday. I said, bro, I don't know. I don't think you can top the ones you already did for me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it's talking about. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he come up with. Hey, Tyrese with the T, Scorpio Sting. Who else? We got Miss Sherry in the building. You say I had posted weeks ago, coming soon, starring Ja co-parenting and child support. His mom or a nanny will probably be helping with daddy time. What he did to RH. Hold on, Ja, your karma plus BB. Listen, karma got to come in rotation, baby. And he did his big one. So, it's his turn. Even though I don't feel like it's going to be as harsh on him because she's moving very carefully when it comes to this internet stuff now, y'all. Pay attention. Because she know you cannot cry wolf on the internet for a third or fourth time, shall I say. She can't move the way she moved when it came to RH. So it's going to be a big difference. It's going to be a big difference. But I could kind of smell a little crash out coming, but also you have to keep in mind that court date is approaching. So she really can't go she can't go that route. She really can't, y'all, because that court date is on the 12th, baby. So yeah, she's gonna be moving real, real careful, but you could tell by the subliminals coming from both sides that yeah, it ain't given. It's not given, baby. Hey, Latay. Who else in here? I am her. Shout out to you. You knew I see your comment last night talking about I bet you them money popped at 8 and went to sleep. I sure did. I don't even hold you. I smothered some chicken with some corn and rice last night. Child, by the time I ate, I was like, let me get in that shower. And then I jump on live. That was all she wrote. That was all she wrote, y'all. But I did say I didn't promise. I said, y'all, I'ma try. If not, it's gonna be tomorrow. So at least I didn't make a promise. That's what counts. Hey, my Karen. Hey, Miss Lenora. Chillaxing with Queen T in the building. Miss Linda in Florida. We got Miss Margaret Mason. We got all five of me. No man can't stand to be around her long. She's annoying and likes getting under men's skin with threats when they don't want her anymore. That is true. Don't no man like that. Once you, and that's the thing, men look for women who they can trust. And when I say trust, meaning like you could hold my secrets. Like I could vent to you, I could pillow talk to you, I could tell you everything, and it's not gonna go nowhere. And she not that type of woman. She didn't made that obvious. Like she's gonna tell, baby. Like I'm gonna tell everything you say. That's the energy that she gives. And men look at that. So any man that approaches her moving forward, I would keep that in mind. Like these men see what's going on social media. I wouldn't want to date nobody that has access to this internet at this point. It ain't gonna give nothing, child. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Mr. Vicky. We got Miss Rebecca Belton. We got Queen Fax, Nuki. We got Jay in the building. We got Miss Lovely, Miss Beverly Phillips. Who else? Let me go down. Hey, Shay. Hey, Rolling with BB. Who else? Who else? I know. I seen y'all in the comments. I was right here ready to play the intro, and I had to upload a video also so I could show y'all the new jingle, child. Hey, Sunshine. Miss Mia in this thing. Admire me. We got, hold up, y'all. Consuela. Shout out to you. I ain't seen that name in the chat in a while. Hope all is well. Who else? Miss Jackie Hudson. We got Miss Simone, Miss Yolanda. We got hold up, y'all. I got nails on, so I'm moving a little different. This mouse be giving me problems. Hey Anissa, hey Miss Laurie, Miss Rebecca Lewis, Miss Lolita, pretty eyes in this thing. Who else? We got Malibu Genie. We still have time. Our girl hasn't set her goal yet. Let me go find. You see, Latae know. She know what time it is. Once I set that goal and put my support links in the chat, just know I'm coming right behind it. It ain't gonna be too much longer until I get in the building. Let me stop. Love you, Pop. Please don't block me. I'm gonna start timing y'all out like Tabby. Tabby be timing her own supporters out, child. Let me find out. I'm gonna get y'all right. Hold on. You a Pisces? 25 seconds. Shout out to my Karen for being a member for 16 months. I love it. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Miss Geraldine. All the ones that are talking about RH looks miserable and he's living his best. I'm talking about living his best life, y'all. Like y'all notice that? He been real quiet and low key. He been doing his thing, doing his content, getting his baby. People still talking about him, of course, but he been sliding through. He been slithering through. He been doing his one too. And he ain't been having too much issues, but it's definitely a different movement going on. Hey, Miss Annette. Shout out to my bro Terry for the black and gold hearts. Those are my favorite colors. Shout out to my Karen for the super sticker. Colors, colors, colors. I love it. Hey, Leah. Shout out to you again for the copyright. Matter of fact, let me read it, y'all, because I do have some things that, I got to put on the screen. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news report, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational or personal use. Tips the balance in favor of fair use. Shout out to you. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Let me go down. Hey Nene. Hey me us. Let's see. Shout out to you for being a member for 2 months. We got Miss Sherry. We got Miss Nina. I see somebody saying Regal Essence. I don't see her, but shout out to Regal Essence for being in the building. She need an M. We got Miss Lisa, Tokyo Blues, Unika, God's Child D in this thing, Carmen Collective, one of my beautiful minds. K Monet. We got Alexis. We got Daisha, Miss Alita. We got Miss Gwen, Miss Deb. Okay. Hissy, Miss Marlena, Tanisha. Shout out to Tokyo Blues for the super. I'm chosen. Hit that like. Yes, y'all. Run them likes up. Let me come in one day where the likes is already liking and not lacking. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, baby. Hey, Miss Denise. Let's see. Kimberly Merrills, Brown Sugar, Tanya, Courtney. All right. Shout out to you, Miss Nita. Not Nita, Miss Nina. Let's go, Lupac Baby, Big Step with No Pressure. Child, I'm reading words that ain't even there. Going along with the song. All gas, no break. Shout out to you, Miss Nina. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Hey, Nana Karen. I'm trying to go through it fast, y'all. Southern Girl, Miss Evangeline. Miss Deborah Kennan, Tierra Straight Up No Chaser, Miss Beverly, Christina, Diva Doll. Shout out to you, Brown Sugar, for the super sticker. The only reason why I'm going further down with the names is because I see y'all sending supers and I want to get them out the way. That's why I'm going down so much, y'all. Because y'all know I'm not beating, stop with the intro. Let me see. You said I have Lupac on in everyone's room in this house so I don't miss anything while I'm moving around. Shout out to the person who sent me, they had me on their TV, y'all, and it was a cat. Who sent me that? Because I seen it when I was checking my messages yesterday, but it was a cat. I can't remember who sent it though. They had their cat on the bed, child, and the cat was watching me too. I said, oh Lord. But it was so cute. I said, oh my God, that's a big cat. That cat was tuned in, y'all. Y'all should have seen it. I think I downloaded the picture. I'm going to show y'all. Queen Money still gaining this thing. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Thank you, Tanya. Let me go through now fast. Thank you, Nene. Yes, y'all, get y'all membership. Shout out to Miss Laura for being a 6-month member. Tell me something good. I see you in the chat, girl. Hey, Myla. Okay. And shout out to all the new names that are in here. Hey, Miss Lolita, thank you for that super chat. Did I get everybody with the super pretty eyes? Thank you. Aisha, thank you. You said Bree, he's not coming to get his cheering. Lupac getting that karma spin the block. This is my best. This is my best father ever, girl. Bye. She did say that, y'all. She said he was a changed man. She ain't never seen no man do a 360 like like he did. Yeah, that's what she said. Y'all know one thing I've been saying since the beginning is kids will not change a ninja. Like it has never happened. Well, not at least not from my knowledge. So if y'all know, let me know. But it's never happened from my knowledge. So, you know, child, you will fool your own self holding your own time up, thinking you can have cheering by a man and it's gonna keep that man or make that man better. If anything, they're gonna be, I do see him being a father to his kids. Don't get me wrong. I definitely see that, but I don't think he gonna stick around or he gonna just feel like he has to stay with her for the sake of the kids. I don't see that. Shout out to Queen Money Soul Gang. Thank you for the super. Hey, Miss Lasanda. Let me see, y'all. And I ain't skipping nobody intentionally. It's a lot of y'all in here. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the chat so I can stay up with the chat. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Let's see. But I see a lot of new names. I love it. Thank you, Gemini Rising. If y'all was cutting up, thank y'all so much for all of those super chats. Y'all didn't even give me a chance to say my disclaimer. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or super sticker. I do have a little goal set of 15. It ain't much. It ain't mandatory, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. I've been slipping, y'all. When I tell y'all, I missed a lot of days this month. I missed a lot of days this month, and I'm very disappointed in myself because I be trying to set goals for myself, and I be slipping. But this month was busy for me too, so I can't be too down on myself. But next month, August, y'all gonna see me a lot. I'm going hard in August. I'm going real, real hard in August. So y'all gonna see me a whole lot. But make sure y'all watch them ads. Please hit that like button. If you're not a member of the channel, grab you a membership. We got a lot of content over there. It's a lot coming up with this court date. So yeah, all of that, y'all. All of that. Now let's get into it. Let me put these earphones back on. Okay, Nene, almost to her 1-year anniversary being a member. Shout out to you, my love. All right, let me see where I want to go first. Let me pull this up. Let me kind of just give y'all a little backstory because I wanted to make sense, right? Well, not so much a backstory, but what has happened recently. Before I pull the screenshots up, let's pull up that video again that Janashos did. For the ones who didn't see it, some of y'all probably seen it, but I just want to show y'all that he has been being very subliminal himself, right? He been being very subliminal himself, child. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, good. My video is uploaded. All right. Let me show y'all this. Share. Okay. So this is the video that some of y'all seen it. Some of y'all probably didn't see it. Some of y'all probably don't remember, child. But this is the video that he shared on TikTok. Mind you, I already told y'all when something going on with them two, he don't post very much on Facebook because she created that page. And you know, she likes to hold that over his head when they beefed out. When something going on, she tends to hold that page over his head. If y'all remember, the very first time they broke up, she was like, she went live on Instagram saying, 1, 2, 3, go unfollow. Like I made you, I created this page. Nobody knew who you was. Hulu owed me a check, and so forth and so on. She was doing all that. She was doing her big one on. So I think that's why I personally think she still has access to that page. So that's why he don't post as much when, they going through their little riffs, child. But he did post this on TikTok. So you'll see his subliminals on his other social media, right? So, and when around the time when he posted this was about 4 or 5 days ago, y'all. He posted this, and she started doing videos in her bathroom back at her townhouse. Okay, so let me play it, y'all. Make sure y'all pay attention because you gotta get the message. You got to get the message.
Grew spiritually and grew in my spirit. Like I started to really feel who I was inviting over, and like nah. At first, it was like because I'm a family man. I come from a big family, and it was becoming weird to create them boundaries to say, hey, nobody comes to my house but me. It just is. I'll meet family or other people at certain spots. We can designate a place to meet, but my home became a sacred place for me, and I started to enjoy it. And then as I grew spiritually and grew in my spirit, like I started to really feel who I was inviting over, and like nah. At first, it was like because I'm a family man.
All right, one more time for the one time for the ones in the back. Catch the message.
Grew spiritually and grew in my spirit. Like I started to really feel who I was inviting over, and like nah. At first, it was like because I'm a family man. I come from a big family, and it was becoming weird to create them boundaries to say, hey, nobody comes to my house but me. It just is. I'll meet family or other people at certain spots. We can designate a place to meet, but my home became a sacred place for me, and I started to enjoy it. And then as I grew spiritually and grew in my spirit, like I started to really feel who I was inviting over, and like nah. At first, it was like because I'm a family man.
You wonder what happened. I love that song. But yeah, y'all. So if you ain't catch the message, I ain't gonna keep replaying it. But he's basically saying that his house is his peace. He had to be real careful of who he allow in his home. Even though I find that a little capish because according to Pretty Bree, baby, she was with you all up and through that house, especially on that blue section. But yeah, most men are like that, especially bachelors, But it is what it is. He definitely shared this, and I feel like he shared this for a reason. Certain things you have to really pay attention to. And I would have been quite offended if I would have heard this, honestly. Because Ninja, I'm already up in your house. And then you share this after the fact, like basically saying, I already don't be letting people in my house and you come disrupt my peace, etc., etc. So let's take this down. That's just to give y'all a little backstory of what he posted that initially made me look like, okay, like, and then not to top it off, hold on. If you notice, I ain't gonna put up the videos that she did, but if you notice, she started going back, well, not live, but she started back posting promotion videos in her bathroom. It was a very consistent run where she was all up in his house, posting everything at his house, even her dear diary, it's me again, right? She was doing all of that. She did at least 2 episodes before it went downhill, I guess, before she had to pack it up, child. So she did that, and then boom, here goes promotion from her bathroom, right? But one thing I noticed today, shout out to my source for sending me the clips, right? So my source sent me some clips, and I was like, hold up, when did she post this? And my source was like, today, a little while ago, just now. So I'm like, oh no, this is old. I was like, this some old clips. She posted this when she was at Janasha's house, what, a week ago? Two weeks ago, a week and a half. Like, y'all remember when she started when Reverend Bree was in full Reverend mode, and she did three live streams where she was walking outside of his walking in his area, doing a little stroll, giving a little sermon, right? She did 3 of them. Because if you notice, she say day 1, day 2, and day 3 on the videos, right? So I say I don't think she thought this one through, because when she started posting the clips again today, on the very first clip, she say this is day 3. But when I listened to him, my source was like, well, Pop, just listen to him again and see, it could be a reason why she's reposting them, right? So I'm thinking she's reposting them to throw people off. That could be true also, because 2 things could be true at once, right? So I think she reposted it to throw people off, to make people think, because she see people talking about what's going on. Basically, everybody can see is something going on. You know what I'm saying? So she's seeing that. Plus, she still wants to get her message across. She's queen validation. So you got to consider the fact that she'll never allow social media to think that this ninja put her out. Period. She ain't going to do that. She might not come out here and crash out, because she know, that's a lot. That's a, I'm about to say, a liability. She knows she can't do that right now because that court date, and also because you can't cry wolf on the internet for so many times. So, but still, I still think it's a possibility. She's gonna be up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, popping her ish on Instagram on him. You never know, child. But she knows what's at stake, and also, like I said, she's still gonna let the world know, whether it's directly or subliminally, that hey, this ninja ain't put me out of nothing. Okay, he's the problem. I'm the blessing. And I'm gonna show y'all what I mean when I play these clips that she recycled. She recycled the clips. But one thing about Snapchat is Snapchat is kind of like um TikTok, where the clip only stay up for, if you go live on TikTok or Snap or whatever, it only stay up for what, 24 hours. So some won't know that the clips are older. Some will, like the bloggers, because we discuss things, we react to it. And y'all know how my memory works out. But I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. But it's a message in them clips, and a reason why she wanted it to be heard. Again, let's say that. But let me show y'all this before I pull that up, because Jonash definitely wanted his message to get across as well, right? So let's go here. He posted this first, y'all. He posted this first. As you can see his name or whatever, and you can see where he's walking in the area with his babies, right? In the stroller, they doing their little stroll. But this, you got to keep in mind, stuff like this is a subliminal to me. I'm very analytical. I'm very logical. Y'all know I think outside the box. I look at context even when it's not there, right? Even when it's no words, it still could be some sort of context. So hold on. Okay. Um. Yeah, this was a subliminal to me, and the reason why I say that is because of the timing. The timing. Pay attention to the timing, right? She started going, doing her videos back at home. First, he posted that Jacob Lattimore message, basically saying his home is his piece, and everybody ain't invited, and this and that. Then he posted this. Then he posted this. Hold up. He posted this next. Posted this, y'all. See his name? You can see where it's just him and his baby. Then he put move. What y'all take from that? That was a DEAD giveaway for me. When he posted this, mind you, he hadn't posted on that page in like a week, right? And then just randomly, you post the image with just you and the twins. No lie on you. His mood is given single father. It's given just me and my babies. When you say mood, you mean mood. Your attitude, how you feeling, what you want it to be, the current mood you in, the current temperature you in, all of that. He posts this and he said mood. Just me and my twin. Which it could I'm about to say it could never officially be there because at the end of the day, they still got a mama. But what you trying to say, sir? What you trying to say? Let us know, Johnell. Because Bree said, don't forget to come and pick up your children. So wait, she said, come get the children. Listen, I'm going to give you what you want. I could make you a single father if that's what you want. Okay? Listen, that's the type of energy I'm on, baby. You thought you was gonna trap me. Y'all remember when a lot of people was saying that Bree trapped him, and Bree was like, trap who? She was like, what he gonna give me? Basically saying, I'm the table. Basically saying he trapped me, not the other way around. Go get the tears and nostrils. Listen, I got a feeling that the way it's going right now, Bree probably will give him them cheering. He'll take them because the way them cheering was hollering in that call, baby, and she was drowning them out with that with my girl Jasmine Sullivan. Don't forget to come and pick up your children. Listen, and we gonna play some of it, y'all, but I can't do too much because they had music, so I had to try to get the music out, but you could still hear, you could still hear Jasmine in the back, so I'm gonna do a little 1-2 with it just to give y'all the picture, just to give y'all a little picture to help paint the picture. But I can't play it full and full because it was music. Y'all know how YouTube is with the music child. But I think she at this point she on the same time he on. Like, come get him. If that's your mood, come get him. I'm so weak. That ninja said, proud family mood, just me and the twins. Ooh, baby, just me and the twins. Just the three. We ain't worried about you, Bree. Y'all, it make me think back to when y'all was saying, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all was saying that y'all felt like his mama would help him take them sharing. But I don't think she going for that. To be honest, y'all know how she give it up. First of all, the feelings are still fresh, right? We see her, say she would give the oldest son to Sleepy, and that's because he be giving her problems and stuff allegedly. but she giving RH a fight. See, she'll give them other ones to sleepy, but the ones with Johnell and RH, baby, no. No, because it's a little coin can come from that. She know a little coin can come from that. I said a little coin can come from that. So she ain't on that type of time. Like, no, she knows that social media ain't hitting like it used to. You gotta have a plan B and a plan C. B being RH, because she knows RH is a hustler. Think about it, y'all. They did everything in their power to destroy this man's livelihood, and he's still living. He's still moving and shaking. He's still making things shake. He ain't losing his place. Like he know what he doing. He's a hustler, and it was made for him. You can't take what God give you. Can't no man mess up, and that's on period. Can't no man destroy what God was for you. Is for you. And this business, RH is the king of social media. They could say what they want, but even the underdogs give him his accolades. They say RH. They say what's her name? Real comedian Latrice. What's her name, y'all? That white lady. What is her name? I don't want to say what 2K called her. I don't want to say that. That's the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm trying to think of her real name. Well, you know what she's called on social media. Somebody put it in the chat. But she was another one who, kind of helped form this getting money off of social media, going viral on social media. Hey, what is that lady name, child? I be seeing her on Facebook all the time and YouTube. Thank you, Lucky. I appreciate you. Thank you, my love. Baby, y'all cutting up with them colors. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. I am very, very appreciative. You say I didn't hear anything about engagement. Are they still engaged? Child. What you think, Latoya? What you think? It wasn't real from jump. She put that together. That man ain't said that. Okay, let me see. It's some coinage to be had. Period. Bitcoin too. I think that's why Johnell sent her home, because child, y'all are crazy. I did see you. I didn't speak on it because y'all know me. Maybe. Thank you, CS. I couldn't think of that for nothing. It was LaTrue, it was Maybe, it was a real comedian Latrice Allen, and a few others. They didn't even mention Laonia, because at the end of the day, she got her, she was on her husband's coattail. She got her claim to fame through RH. So you can't get that accolade. But yeah, they started this. Man, and I would put RH at number one, because it's some famous people out here that was founded through RH. One being, who could guess? Who could guess? I'm gonna just say it. DC Young Fly. That's why he still give RH. When he see RH, it's all love, because RH made him go viral. That's how he got his start. I bet you a lot of y'all didn't even know that. Also, the one who got the daddy rules, he got millions of followers. He got his start through RH. Just like how Laonia reached out to RH for promotion, a lot of these other people that's out here with millions of followers did the same thing. You wouldn't know that, because a lot of times people don't give you your accolades. They don't give you your flowers. You would have had to have been there to actually know some of these things. Because, and I think that's real unfortunate, because I'm like this, baby. If you look out for me and I make it to a certain point, I'm gonna give you your flowers. Period. I'm gonna give you your flowers. Now, if you don't look out for me and listen, don't try to get flowers and you wasn't helping me and I still had to get it out the mud. That's different. I seen that. That's what 2K call her. But y'all know me. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, child. But I did see that video. But she switched it up too. If y'all noticed, she I think she took it down and then she reposted it where she had on the coach purse or whatever. That's embarrassing. Oh, child. Imagine doing a video and that's going on down there. And I didn't even see it. That's the crazy part. I don't be looking for stuff like that. Somebody actually, circled it and sent it back to me and was like, "Talk, did you see this?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't see that." It's that. But anyways, okay, y'all. So he posted this, right? And like I said, when you say mood, you know what time it is. We got 5:58 in the building. Child, tell me we got 500 likes, y'all. Somebody tell me we got 500 likes. Come on now. 5:58 in the building. We gotta have at least 500 likes. The likes got to be liking, baby. All right, let me take this down. Hold on, y'all. Let me put up another one, and then we're gonna get into these clips. We're gonna get into these clips. Yeah. Okay. So she posted. Hold up. Don't forget to come and pick up your good children. He said he coming, girl. He said mood. Mood. Okay, so she posted, one of my biggest flaws is I stay quiet until I can't anymore. It's like poking a bear. I'm the most chill person you'll ever meet until provoked. Being a grown woman is knowing what battles are worth fighting. And that's a fact. And I would say, let me tell y'all, see how Janasha's post is, he'll start doing, little things here and there with other women. If he know, and this the thing, y'all, he knows how she coming. He knows things that she sees, that she's privy to. So he'll do little slick, sneaky ish when he know they then got into it, or they're at odds, or they broke up. He'll do little stuff like he'll start liking a whole bunch of half naked pictures, or being in somebody's DM. He'll start posting little subliminals that he thinks only she will get, and barely care if anybody else gets it, to be honest. But he'll start doing stuff like that to her because he knows she gonna be watching everything. If a breakup happens, he knows she gonna be paying attention. And I think that's what warranted this. I think that's what warranted this post right here. Okay, so hold on. Plus, some things that we probably don't know of also that he's doing. Let's see. Let's take that one down. And she also posted. She posted this. She said, when I tell you God is testing everybody's faith right now, it seems like everybody going through something. Whatever it is, y'all keep you see, this is what I can't appreciate, right? See, she make these type of posts, even though this is a share, this is a repost. She'll post stuff like this and try to this, in my opinion, this is a form of gaslighting and manipulation. You going through it, ma'am. You don't put your issues on everybody else, or try to, or just I don't like stuff like that because I feel like it's giving gaslight vibes. Like, no, just say you going through it. This man that you allowing, because here's the thing, you're allowing it. He ain't just a man can only do or give you what you allow. That's the crazy part. We've been down this road with these people how many times? At some point, you gotta know your worth. You got to get it together. At some point, you gotta have self-respect, especially when you got daughters watching. Because what we don't see, we imagine if we seeing all of this on social media. Imagine what them cheering exposed to. And that's not cool. That's not cool at all, because what you settle for as a parent, your kids will settle for as adults. Don't let that go over your head. What you settle for as a parent, your kids will settle for later on in life as adults, because they're watching, and more often than not, they become a product of their environment. So you're teaching them that it's okay to go through a lot of toxicity with a man, to go through the emotions, to go through abuse, to go through disrespect. If they hearing it and they exposed to it, then guess what? When kids are small, they have to be raised to know what's right and what's wrong. So it's a lot of confusion there. And the confusion is them thinking that it's okay for a man to call you a bitch. It's okay for a man to put his hands on you, and you stay. That's what they're gonna look for. the toxicity, because that's all they're going to know. That's what they're going to become accustomed to. And that's not cool. You can't even give your daughters no real advice. Imagine that. Imagine a woman telling her daughters, you better than this. You a queen. You deserve more. But they watching you settle. And then they reverse it back on you and say, well, mama, why are you still dealing with this? What can you tell them? You can't tell them it's love, because it ain't. Love don't hurt. Imagine that. What's up, Let's Talk Blog, my love? Shout out to you, sis. Make sure y'all go follow Let's Talk Blog. I love it over there. It's not love, y'all, and it's not cool. And that's the type of things that I think about and even consider once I started having kids. Like, is this, what I really want my kids accustomed to? Because we all done been down a toxic road at one point in life. We all done been there. Ain't nobody perfect. And that's why I don't move with my content like I'm perfect. I always say that. I always say, oh, I, experienced something like that at one point. Because we ain't perfect. But you grow and you're supposed to grow with experiences. You ain't supposed to keep repeating the same cycle. If a man is showing you who he is and it's an 8-ish ninja, you keep it pushing. It's too many in this world to be settling. It's too many men. And I hate the fact that people are normalizing, or people trying to make it seem like, well, you ain't married. You ain't a wife. Child, I would rather be single and at peace than to be in a toxic ass marriage. Okay? No, that's not cool. Just because you married don't mean it's okay for the toxicity to go on. Let's not do that. This generation is crazy. They frown upon women being single, but guess what? A lot of times a woman could be single because they done been through hell already. They done been through the motions. They done been divorced. They want to take their time. Maybe they taking their time to look for something better or something of value. It ain't just because they single and they can't find nobody. It's too many people in this world. Too many people. So, hold on. Let me get back to it. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. Run them lights up, y'all. We got 380 on the lights. Thank you, Sierra. Let's get to at least 450, and I will be happy if we can get to 450 on the lights, baby. All right, let me put down. Gotta keep up. Shout out to Toya for getting that membership, and shout out to Let's Talk for that super chat. I appreciate you, my love. Okay, y'all. Let me read this to y'all. Wait, where is it? I lost it. Hold up. Okay, there you go. So, let me make it. No, I can't make it no bigger. She said, when I tell you God is testing everybody's fate right now, it seems like everybody going through something. Whatever it is, y'all keep pushing and praying. Remember, troubles don't last always. Trouble don't last always. So don't. That's true. And that sun gonna shine again, but you gotta want to get through it though. You gotta wanna get to the other side. You gotta want to get to that peace and that happiness, not stay in toxicity. No. The pain you have been feeling can't compare to the joy that is coming. I promise you. We are already covered. Trust him. Life hits hard. Trials and tribulations hit harder. But my faith in God hits the hardest. You got this, and that's a repost. So she got RP, right? But also, one thing I'm real big on too is you can't keep praying and asking God for red flags or for signs if you gonna stay in it. That's a slap in his face. Imagine you telling God to reveal and remove, and when he do or he try at least to give you the signs for you to remove, because he ain't gonna make it that easy on you. He ain't gonna make it that easy every time. Sometimes you're gonna have to put in that footwork. You're gonna have to get gone. He'll give you the signs, but he want to see if you're strong enough to get away from it. And if you stand in it, then guess what? You asking for what you get. You asking for what you get, and you can't keep asking for sympathy. People like no, and that's why I say you only get you only get one chance to cry wolf on the internet. That's it. That's it, and that's why it'll never be the same for her. She'll never be considered a victim. because you stay in it. And even the way she went about doing things, y'all, is the way that when she came out here and exposed him, and then when she wanted him back, she had a problem with people talking about it. Start issuing strikes. She start, going after people. No, you put it out there. And people gonna only assume if you put it out there, then you want people to talk about it. You want people on his ass. That's just like a family member who break up with a ninja every so often, right? And when they once they get back together, they want you to be back cool with them. After they didn't put all the family in the business and got the family hating them now. No, we still feel the same way we feel about him. Just because that's why you keep people out your business. Imagine going through hell because you done brought all your business, your marital business on the internet, and it was the worst experience because even to this day, people are still discussing it, but yet you still bringing your business to the internet. You ain't learned nothing. You ain't learning nothing. Or you like it. You like the negativity because it still brings attention. That's what I would assume, right? So, all right, hold on, y'all. Let's pull up this. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes, right? The reshare that I was like, oh, she trying to throw people off by posting this. Hold up. Pull it up. I say, yeah, she when my source sent me this, I was like, that's old. I said, she posted it a couple weeks ago. I said, no, you know what it is? I say she posted that to throw people off because she see people is realizing there's something going on with them. People seeing that she's back at her townhouse, back in that bathroom making videos over there. She see people realizing that he posted subliminals also. So she said, let me try to throw a little monkey wrench and see if I could put them back in the frenzy. But it don't work when you got people that see that it's old video. People recognize it. But then I start thinking like, hold up. Well, two things can be true at once. Maybe she posted that to try to throw people off, and also because she want people to get that message so she can get that validation, basically letting people know I'm walking away. Y'all peep this. Oh shoot. Hold on. I ain't connected. Let me connect. Why is the thing so long? Hold up, y'all. I'll never take that long for my stuff. Right now. Let me turn it like what the hell? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. We having technical difficulties. Aren't you connecting? You might have to turn my sidebar off and reconnect it because something ain't right. It'll never be a problem. But it was connected to my ear. I wonder if it's because I'm not. I don't know what the fuck. Hold up, y'all. Mm. Mhm. Why am I being connected? I'm gonna have to restart my phone. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Restart. Because I know it ain't my equipment. Second to restart so I can pull it up. Let me see what we got going on in this comment. On my phone restart. Hey to everybody that's coming in. She never shut up after the Kissy Target run. I want to be private. Joe didn't, child. Talking about, I want to be private. Then apologize to everyone she reported and got their pages. Ain't got their pages and get them back. Then get some counseling and repent to her kids and get a better relationship with her kids. I personally feel, hey, it's Tyra, baby. I feel like she should focus on her children. Like, leave the men alone for a little while. Especially when you can't separate the two, meaning that you can't focus on your kids and be with a man. Until you learn how to do two things at once, it's time to, let it rest a little while. It ain't nothing wrong with being single for a while, getting your life together. It ain't nothing wrong with being single, period. Some people ain't meant for relationships. Everybody's not meant for a relationship. A lot goes into relationships. It takes a lot. Everybody, everybody don't focus the same. All right, let's see if I can get it back. Right? So why would she put her kids through that? That's a good question, pretty eyes. Some people like that. Some people like that. And a lot of times it don't even be intentional. It's built off of trauma. A lot of times it's not intentional. Like, I don't see nobody intentionally putting their kids through hell. Sometimes it be due to the trauma that they experience. It could be childhood trauma. It could be, any kind of trauma, and they just going with the flow, going with the motion. That's just how it be sometimes. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Because my phone's still tripping. Why aren't we connecting? I wonder if I can play it without. Let's see, hold up. Thank you, Miss Valerie. Hey, Pac, I'm sure it's some BS going on, but she also needs to run a bag up because we all know he not helping her, so she trying to hype up the internet facts. That's true too. That could be true also. For social media, it's not giving what it used to give. It ain't giving. It ain't giving the same. Tupac, you know that liar got to be with a man, and that's the problem. That's the issue right there. It's time to take a break from men. It's time to put that to rest. Time to take a break from it. Yo, I don't know why my stuff is not connecting. And I needed to connect to play this audio. Because I could put it up to uh just put my phone up to my mic, but it's not gonna give the same effect. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Because it's gonna disconnect my mic. Give me a second. Hey Caramel. Let me try to get it together. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. I had to turn off my soundboard and I had to get out of here and come back in. And now it's hopefully it's right. I did connect it. It's connected now. Let me know if y'all can hear me before I start playing this audio. Can y'all hear me good? Are we good? We straight? You know, we good. We straight. We straight. We good. Okay, Lady J, I'm in my single season and I'm loving it. Listen, and it be like that sometimes. Like once you get, especially if you be in long standing relationships, sometimes when you get to that point of being single and you ain't gotta do all that extra stuff. Cause I feel like, and me and my homegirl was having a conversation about this the other day, right? I feel like when you in a relationship, more of the stress and responsibility is on the woman than the man. That's a whole nother conversation, y'all. We had that one day. We had that one day. So y'all can't hear me? Nobody saying nothing. Okay, I see. All right. So let's play. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's just three little clips.
Everybody, we on day 3. Woo woo, making some progress, y'all. Okay.
Pay attention to her message, y'all.
Who else getting up with me this morning? Going on a walk. Who else got up this morning? And thank God first. Who else got up this morning and set some goals for today? And who else decided to do something for them today? If you did, I'm proud of you. Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are your number one supporter, as you should be. Let's get into today. Okay. Let's see. So today is a beautiful day. It's not as hot, which is a good thing. God is good all the time. God is good. Reflection. Yeah, talk about that. Reflection. All right, y'all. So you guys need to start reflecting, reevaluating, analyzing your entire position in your life. And not only that, the people in your life. So it's time for some demotions, some removal.
Y'all hear that, huh? It's time for some demotions, some removals. Don't forget to come and pick up your hood, children. Okay, listen. She's. This is why I say you can do two things at once, right? Now, initially, I was confused because I'm like, why would she repost old videos? She posted this a week and a half ago when she was still at his house, right? And then, like I said, my source said, well, Pac, just listen to it and see what she say. So I didn't think about that at first. I'm like, let me see what the message is. Because I had forgot what she said in these clips. She's clearly saying something. When she said, oh, it's time for some demotions, it's time for some removals, she want y'all know Queen Validation here. She will never settle for the internet thinking that he put her out. She wants you to know, no, I'm making this decision. I'm the one getting the gone. Okay? Peep what she say, y'all.
On a walk. Who else got up this morning? And thank God first. Who else got up this morning and set some goals for today? And who else decided to do something for them today? If you did, I'm proud of you. Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are your number one supporter, as you should be. Let's get into today. Okay. Let's see. So today is a beautiful day. It's not as hot, which is a good thing. God is good all the time. God is good. Reflection. Yeah, talk about that. Reflection. All right, y'all. So you guys need to start reflecting, reevaluating, analyzing your entire position in your life. And not only that, the people in your life.
Listen, she's giving y'all advice, but she's talking to herself. She wants y'all to catch it. She wants y'all to catch the message. Like she this is y'all. She do this all the time. This is a part of her pattern, right? She'll act like she's talking in third person, but she's giving y'all advice, basically saying it's time for some removals and some demotions. If you going through this, if you going through that, but she's really letting it be known that hey, I'm letting him go. I got the gone. Okay, he ain't letting nothing go over here. That's what she's basically saying. I'm telling you. Read. You just gotta read between the lines, child. She want everybody to know this breakup is because of me, kicking him to the curb, not the other way around. But it's crazy because you was, it was looking like you moved in with him, baby, not the other way around.
Action. Yeah. Talk about that reflection. All right, y'all. So you guys need to start reflecting, reevaluating,
You guys,
analyzing
us, y'all.
your entire position in your life. And not only that, the people in your life. So it's time for some demotions, some removals, some evictions.
No, she said demotions, removals, and evictions. Imagine her telling us we need to do that when she the one going through relationship problems. No, just say what it is, and this is what I mean about transparency. Stop playing with these little games with the internet, because every time she do this, then she come back and crash out on the internet. Whole time she be talking about herself. Just say what it is. That's a part of being authentic and transparent. That's how you relate to your audience. Not making it seem like your relationship is perfect and you this and you that, and then boom, the next day y'all done had a whole you done had a whole crash out session telling the world that this man really wasn't what you praised him to be. That's crazy. Everybody, and then people be in the comments like, oh, I thought they was good. She just said he was the best father ever. He was this and he was, yeah, because it be fake praise. A part of being disingenuous and deceptive. That's not authentic. Pretending like everything is okay. And here's the thing, it's a difference. You can keep your business off the internet to where people can't say you being deceptive. If you just keep your business off the internet, if people don't know about it, but if you come on here and you act like everything is okay, you constantly putting this man on a pedestal, praising him, and in the next couple of days, you crashing out, crying outside of his house to get your belongings that you done paid for him, and all these different things, and saying, "Well, I praised him publicly. I could tell what it is publicly," but we didn't ask for that. Nobody asked you to come out here and keep trying to prove a point of how good this man is when it's a lie. Nobody asked for that. That's a personal choice. She want us. She want us in the group chat, but she don't want us to chime in. Make it make sense.
When you look in your circle, who is the bad tick? Okay? Who is the bad mosquito? Who is the bad habit that you are surrounding yourself around? Who is it? Who is it? And then you need to have a conversation with them and say, hey, such and such, I've been working on myself. I'm trying to become better. And if you don't start making these changes in your life, I'm not saying that you got to be doing what I'm doing, but if you don't start to become better and start trying different habits that are healthy habits or safe habits or untoxic habits, then I can't surround myself with you. Girl, what you mean? Years, or we've been in this relationship for 10, 12 years, and it's time for some things to change. It's time for some things to shake in my life. And if you're not willing to be shaken and change and work on yourself, and I'm not telling you what you need to look at the change for you, but I'm just letting you know that there are things that you should be working on, because I'm working on myself, because I know I'm not perfect, and I honestly believe that nobody in this world is perfect. So if you can just, work on yourself, then I don't have an issue. But if you feel like you're perfect and nothing wrong with you, and you don't need to work on nothing, then I'm sorry, but this friendship or this relationship, I'm gonna have to let go. Boom, done. Once you had that conversation, you don't talk about it no more. You just watch and analyze. Like I said, you watch. You use them 2 eyeballs God gave you, and you.
I guess that's her telling us. And shout out, thank you, Miss Norma, for that cash app blessing. I appreciate you, my love. I guess that's her telling us that she had that conversation with Janata, basically saying, "Hey, Ninja, you need to get it together. If you ain't gonna contribute to my peace, my growth, this relationship, all of the above, etc., then we can't do this no more. It's time for demotion. It's time." And like she said, you sit back and watch and wait for the change. Girl, this man didn't screwed you over how many times? At some point you gotta start asking yourself, what are we doing? What are we doing? What makes this time any different if you didn't effed up 10 times already? What's gonna stop you from doing it now? That's the question she need to be asking herself.
You watch. You watch the actions. You watch their responses. You watch how they move. You watch how they not only deal with you, but other people surrounding you. Because just because they start dealing with you different, don't mean they're gonna change for other people. So if they don't change for other people and they only change it for you, and baby, just a temporary fix, and they're just trying to please you for the moment. So don't even just look at that. You need to look at everybody surrounding them. How they maneuvering Melissa? How they maneuvering with Monica? How they maneuvering with Tisha? If she's still carrying on the same habits with them, if she is, then she's just acting out for you so you can still be her friend. Or
don't let this conversation go over y'all head, right? I told y'all she posted this about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. She reshared it today as if this is her first time posting it. So this message she definitely wanted to be heard. How ironic is it that you reshare a message where you're talking about evictions, demotions, and getting people gone and not settling for less, and watching how a person moves after a mess up, and how ironic is that? While he over there talking about mood with just him and the twins. Okay.
here,
Tell us y'all broke up without telling us y'all broke up.
she's just acting out for you so you can stay in that relationship. So
Dive into Magic Pearl.
and pay attention. Don't ever get caught slipping, not paying attention. Cause that's how they'll get you. Oh, I'm a good listener. He said, she said, I'm gonna do this and do that, and don't do this no more, and I'm gonna fix and change that, and then I'm gonna do that for them. But with the people, the other friends, they don't say nothing about me, so I'm gonna just continue doing me. Baby, them other friends, they say nothing about you because they're not comfortable enough to say nothing to you. They're afraid of losing their friendship, their relationship. This person who telling you to change and fix yourself is for the better, because they
Look at this.
them, but with the people, the other friends, they don't say nothing about me, so I'm gonna just continue doing me. Baby, them other friends, they say nothing about you because they're not comfortable enough to say nothing to you. They're afraid of losing their friendship, their relationship. This person who telling you to change and fix yourself is for the better, because they see some red flags in you, but you ain't willing to work on yourself. You ain't willing to fix yourself, which is a red flag, because ain't nobody in this world perfect. So, yeah, if you feel like you don't have no issues with yourself, and
He's not willing to do it, baby. Listen, y'all know one thing I say all the time is me personally, I feel like when you get to a certain point in life, it's like, look, I don't give second chances. You got one time to F up with me, and that's a wrap. Because I feel like I'm the type of person that I know self-control. I know restraint. I know what I wouldn't do out of love. If I love you and I tell you I love you, it won't be no infidelity. It won't be none of that. That's the type of person that I am. So if I know I can do it, don't play with me and act and say you can do it, but you really can't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give second chances. Second, third, fourth. I feel like you do that when you younger, but once you get to a certain age and you mature and you call yourself an adult, you should move accordingly. And don't be out here playing with people's feelings. If you know you ain't ready to settle down, then don't do it. Period. We too grown for that. But I feel like with her situation, you didn't gave this man what 10 how many chances you didn't gave him to keep showing you the same thing? What you thinking one day it's gonna be y'all seen that movie not movie, but it's a TV series called Vampire Diaries and the original, right? And it also had a spinoff called The Legacy with their kids. So in the show, and I'm going somewhere, y'all follow me, right? Because it's relative to what I was talking about with Laonia. In the show, it's a thing where with the vampires, you can turn off their humanity. You could turn it off and you could turn it on. And basically their humanity is all of the different levels that make you human. Compassion, anger, emotion, rate, all of the different things, all the different emotions, everything that it is to make you human and humanize, sympathize, all of that is a part of their humanity. But once they hold the power, they turn their own humanity off. It's a thing. It's like a switch in their brains, in these vampires' brains, where they'll turn like they close their eyes. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. If you see any one of those shows, those three shows, you know what I'm talking about. They turn their humanity off and they just go on a KILLING spree. They don't care about nothing or nobody, not even the ones they once loved. When their humanity is off, they can't feel nothing. So their compassion and love and all of that, all those good emotions won't stop them from doing things. Like they just on that rage spree, just going around unaliving everything in sight. So with Naonia's situation, it to me is given that she's waiting for his humanity to click on, like for him to get it together, to stop, to be something that she wants him to be, and he's not that. You cannot force a man to love you. You cannot force a man to get it together. You cannot force a man to be a man, a one woman man. You can't force that. If it ain't given, it just ain't given. I tell y'all all the time, a woman cannot change a man, but a man can change for the woman he wants. And if he didn't put her through hell this many times, she's not that. And that's not me saying that to be mean, not saying me that to be ugly. She's not that. You didn't gave him too many chances. If you with a man and you give him chance after chance after chance, and every single one of those chances, he's still effing up, right? He's not choosing. He's not looking at it like, okay, well, she didn't gave me 5, 6 chances, or she, let's say the first time he F up, right? And he begged her back. And then he looking at it like, okay, well, she gave me another chance. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to do right. I'm not gonna F up this situation because she gave me a chance. But more often than not with men, they look at those chances as a sign of weakness, as a sign of, well, if she let me get away with that, let me see how much more I can push her. That's how men often look at it. They don't look at it for what it really is, what we intend it to be. With women, we intend it to be, hey, we're going to give you this chance, but if you F up, that's it. This your last chance. But men look at it the complete opposite. Like, okay, well, she gave me that chance, then I might as well go get in another DM. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. No. He's clearly showing you, he's looking at your weakness. He knows how you give it up. He didn't found that weak spot. He know what time it is. He know he can do this. He know he can get away with this. He know he can do that. And he know you gonna stay there. He know you gonna cry a little bit. You know you gonna be a little angry. He know what to tell you to get it back to what it was. Sometimes you really gotta show these ninjas. Sometimes you really gotta cut them off and go on a date with another ninja. Not saying always, sometimes. Because I don't believe in get under one ninja to get over another. No. Especially when you got trauma. No, that's the worst thing you can do. You got to get to a point where you can be by yourself and focus on yourself. Because if you can't be by yourself, you don't need to be in no relationship. Because then you become codependent on your partner. And that's exactly what she is, and exactly why she can't function even for her kids when a man is not around. And I'm not just saying that to say it. I'm saying it based on her behavior. I'm saying it based on the things that she said. It's a live in particular that I told y'all about before, where she was pregnant with them twins and they had just broke up. And she was on live crying for her prayer warriors. And she was saying, I'm like a robot. I can't even function. I'm trying to keep it together in front of my kids. And that immediately told me she's codependent. And I'm like, well, as women, once we start having kids, they supposed to be our number one priority. Our kids supposed to come before everything while they're our kids, right? So if you at a point where you got kids and you can't function, or you trying to fake the funk in front of your kids because of a man, that's codependency. And that's not healthy, because your kids supposed to brighten up your day. Your kids are your why. That's your happiness right there. That's what you look at when you going through it with a man. That's your motivation. If your babies ain't your motivation, that's a problem. That's a problem, y'all. How can you even look in your baby's faces and say, I'm trying to keep it together for them, I can't function because this man ain't around? When you supposed to use your babies to keep it together and keep pushing, because they depend on you. They feed off of your emotions as kids. That's when you pour your all into your babies. Just like I tell y'all when y'all come in the chat and y'all be like, Pop, can you pray for me? I lost a loved one. And I say, surround yourself with not only the ones that you love, but the ones that love you. That's how you get through those trying times. And the same goes for a relationship. That's how you get through it. Pour everything you got into your baby. That's how you get that man off your mind. Not getting up under another one. Now, sometimes, when you're a certain age, you'll play that game with him. Like, I'm going to pop out with such and such just to show him not to play with me like that. But that don't mean you got to get up under him now. You could play the game just by going on the date. You ain't got to sleep with him. Especially when you know you're the type of person who will become so emotionally attached based off of doing the do. Some people their emotions become attached when they, become actual with a person. That's not cool. You gotta chill. But it's sad, and it's definitely codependency. And I remember her saying on a Snapchat video that she's not little Miss Codependency, but you are. You definitely are. And I could tell based on how many chances you've given him. Because if you're not codependency, when you really know your worth, when you really know you are the table like you claim to be, you ain't giving a man that many chances, because here's the thing, right? A man could act like they're the prize, but when you really know you're the prize, put your foot down and see how he folds. Put your foot down and see how he might be on. Well, the first time he might be like, well, I'm gone then. Tell him, okay, and leave it at that, and see how he folds when he know you really the prize. Child, listen, I'm I'm telling y'all the truth. When you know you the prize for real and you know he ain't gonna find one like you that's gonna put up with what you put up with, that's gonna do what you do, that brings to the table what you bring to the table, I guarantee you, call his bluff. Call his bluff and see what happens. Y'all, it's really a game for real. Like it really is. But she didn't got it to the point where he knows she has low self esteem. He knows her self worth is really low. He could tell, and that's why he play on her like that because he didn't do that with Chrissy. I interviewed Chrissy. Chrissy didn't allow him to play with her like that. He thought that he could pop out with Laonya on some, let me use her to build up my social media, to build up my social media presence. I'm gonna be in a relationship with you behind the scenes, but I'm gonna pop out with her on some trying to build my social media presence because she got it like that. Princess says it's you. How is you, cool? Princess said, not with me. Not with me. You ain't finna do that with me. You could go be with her. And I seen the messages. So I knew she wasn't capping because she showed me. She showed me when he said that that's what type of time he was on with Laonya initially. When Chrissy cousin showed her that billboard that Laonya put up for V-Day. She didn't even see that. Her family member showed her. And then when she messaged him about it, she was like, what's this about? He was like, "Oh, that's my co-star. We it's gonna be on some pop out type ish because I'm trying to build my social media presence because I don't have that many followers and she's well known on social media. Even though Kristen already knew who she was, she already knew that she was going through a divorce and all of that. She said, "Not with me. You think you gonna keep me behind the scenes and you gonna pop out with her? Is you crazy? How is you?" Oh. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I seen it. I seen the messages. But it just shows that she was like, no, not this one. And that's how Laonya need to be with him. Girl, you need to put your foot down. This man is really playing in your face. Even though I feel like it's karmic because they both went into their relationship with the wrong intention. But this is what you get when you're in a karmic relationship. You know it's not good for you. You know that relationship not healthy, but you still holding on to it for some apparent reason. That's when you know it's karmic. When it's no good for you, but you can't let it go. It's meant for you to go through those motions. She knows everything and nothing at the same time. Got get sick of hearing her talk. I can't stand it when she talk irritating. Hold on, let me go down. Guess what we call it. Comments, baby. He changed for the right one. He'll do it again. He'll do it on himself. I just don't feel like she's the right one. And here's the thing. That doesn't mean that the right one for her is not out there. It just means that he's not the one for her. And she ain't the one for him. And it's cool. But you waste your own time trying to force especially when you got kids. That's the worst mistake you can make is staying in a relationship trying to make it work for the kids. Child, them children be stressed. Okay? Them children be stressed out. No, that is not cool. And then next thing you know, you done wasted 10, 15 years of your life and y'all getting a divorce, even if y'all even made it to marriage. Y'all getting a divorce or y'all breaking up after 15 years starting over when you knew it wasn't right from the beginning. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to be in a relationship that long with that much toxicity. That's a waste of time. Because when you find your person, it's not gonna be none of that. You're gonna be happy in love. And that's one thing I'm a firm believer in. When you find your person, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. Because they gonna do everything in their power to make you happy and vice versa. You gonna know that's your long term. That's the one you supposed to be with for the longevity. Hey, chosen by God. Hey, Carmen. Let me go down. Hey, Miss LaRonda, discussion board. Look how who won the Great Wolf Trip and was it just for two? Um, Somebody asked me that the last live. We did a live on that, y'all. For the ones that didn't see it when it actually happened, when she announced it. I did a live on it. But I forgot the name of the person. That was back at the end of June. She announced somebody. I think the lady name was Chastity, but she didn't even highlight the name wasn't hyphenated. So how you know? I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of Chastity, right? I think it was Chastity Brown or something like that. So the person never commented. We never seen nothing of it. She never verified to show that the person got her award. None of that. So all we can do is assume that it was a fake person because we didn't see nothing after she posted it. So just like the other stuff, child. Hey, Belinda. Um, he lusted her. He never trusted her. He was in it for a reason. Like he got into that situation, and vice versa. If y'all think about it, she said on that clip that she got into that situation, and if you remember the text messages that Dawn put out, right? Laonya was saying certain things in messages where she was uncertain, like she didn't know for sure she wanted to be with him and this and that. There was plenty of messages like that. And it was also when she did that live with Maine Not So Funny after she exposed Janas's that last time. She was saying how she popped out with him because to basically stroke his ego because she wanted to prove to him that she didn't still want her ex. She said that's why she popped out with him. But in my opinion, based on everything that we've seen, I would say that could be true. But two things can also be true at once is that you did it for that reason and you also did it to flex yourself. You all because you was real cocky with bragging on this man. He's a big stepper. IMDb status. He on real shows in real movies and no Facebook acting. You was real cocky with giving this man early accolades, baby. So you didn't just do it for him. You did it because you wanted to make your ex jealous. Y'all both wanted to prove a point to LaTruth, which is crazy. I could see her doing it. Ooh, it's gonna rain. But the man too, like he was that intimidated by LaTruth that you had to do all of that. But a man can only be intimidated based on how that woman is moving. So clearly you was doing things that made him insecure in y'all relationship. Like going back and forth with your ex-husband while you with him. It was a lot of things that was being done that made this man insecure when it came to the truth. If y'all Dawn just put up messages where Janashus was saying, I told you to do you don't listen to me. I told you to stop going back and forth on the internet and I told you to keep me updated on the divorce. Right? If I can recall, I remember specifically a message in the comments where, oh, I didn't even finish playing it. I'm about to finish playing it. I remember a message specifically in the comments where she was telling somebody how Janashus would be on every call with her lawyer when it came to her divorce. But that wasn't true. See, I wish I could find that message. I might try to look for it. She told somebody in the comments, she was like, I don't want him. Johnell is always on the phone with me with my lawyer, with the divorce and this and that. He know everything. But according to the messages between her and Johnell that Dawn put up, he ain't know nothing. You was supposed to keep him updated. Matter of fact, let's clock that live real quick, y'all. Y'all know I'm always one for clocking a live. I didn't finish playing the last clip, but that's okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Let's clock this real quick. That just show you how my brain works. Like my brain really be working. Let me see. Hold up. Give me a second to find it. Because I think I know what to look for. Y'all just gotta bear with me. Matter of fact, while I'm looking for it, let me play my video for y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna pull up my video that I just posted. Somebody send me a super. Let me go down so I can see it. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. I've been seeing so many new names, y'all. I love it. Like, big shout out to y'all. Because one thing I notice about channels is when you get new supporters, they're very inactive. Like they don't be too active in the chat. Like they'll subscribe to your channel, but they won't say too much. They'll bushwatch for a good while. Shout out to y'all. Because it's a lot of names that I'm seeing that I don't recognize. But y'all being active. Y'all know how I am when it comes to my bushwhackers. Every blue moon come out the bushes and say, "Hey girl," okay? So I can familiarize myself with y'all. That way when you do pop out, I won't think you a troll. 2K, I see you. Stop playing with me. Putting them damn bees in the chat. You get on my nerves. The king of the beehive is in the building. You can't get on my nerves, I swear. You say stop leaving relationships based on temporary emotions like happiness, free game. That's true too. I agree. I agree. I agree with that because you got like Tyler Perry. I don't know if I want to use him, but let's just say you got to be able to go through the motions, right? You can't just think you can get in a relationship and build off of one emotion. No, you got to go through all seasons, and you gotta leave that extra room to grow. Nobody is perfect, but also you ain't finna keep playing with me either. If I gave you a chance to get it right, especially when it comes to infidelity, and you take advantage of that chance instead of saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna do that again," then we got a problem. We got a problem because now I feel like you really playing with me, and that's not cool. Um, let me see. Thank you, Belinda. Just a small token to say thank you. Thank you, my love. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been doing y'all big one on me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Nene. Check your inbox. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, y'all hear that? Baby, that rain is coming down, and I gotta get my son at 4:15. Where did that come from? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Well, that must be what you was talking about. My source then already sent it to me. The person who said check what she just posted. They didn't already got it to me. I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. Dang, I wanted to find that what I was just telling y'all about though. I might have to wait. I might have to find it and show y'all on my live tomorrow because it's storming, y'all. Let me see. Okay, I found it. Hold up. I found it. That was fast. It no, it normally take y'all know when I'm looking for a receipt spur of the moment, child. It's gonna take me a minute. Hold up. Give me a sec. Just to show y'all how she was even lying to him, right? Playing in people's faces. All right. Hold up, y'all. Bear with me because I gotta send it to. It is coming down. Like that rain just came from out. Like, the thunder just hit, and the rain just came from out of nowhere and scared the ish out of me. But it's been raining a lot lately out here. Okay. Let me see. receipt. Don't forget to come and pick up your children. My babies is barking like crazy. They don't like that bad weather, y'all. They do not. Okay, let me pull this up, and I'm about to find the message that Dawn put up to show where that's what Jonash was wanted. He was wondering. Well, he said, I told you to do two things basically. Keep me updated with stop going back and forth on social media and to keep me updated with everything that was going on. All right. Let me pull this up. And y'all can start reading this while I find the one that Dawn put up. And I'm about to get off y'all after that. So she just posted this, y'all. She just posted that. So y'all, I'm gonna read it to y'all, but y'all read it first. Let me find that other message. Oh Lord. Oh, I gotta go outside in that. Oh, I gotta go get my child from his internship, y'all. Okay, let's see. Negative. Okay, that's not it. Wait, I need to start from the beginning. Bow out gracefully. That's good. Congratulations. Wish you the best. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Started. Okay, this was her telling him to post that when he posts that video. You gonna let me know what's up or no? Hold on, y'all. You not let me see my piece. Yes, man, get the memo. Bow gracefully. I asked them because you and I okay. That's not it. Where is that message? That's the lifestyle. It is what it is. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I found it. Hold up. Let me send it to my email. Just to show y'all how my brain works, y'all. Because I had to go deep for that one. For the one that I'm about to show y'all after this one. Thank you, Kimberly, for that cash app blessing, my love. I appreciate you. Baby, y'all was cutting up. I appreciate all of the support that I got on this live and yesterday. Because y'all did y'all big one on your girl yesterday, too. Okay? So let me hurry up and do this, y'all, because I got to get off and go get my son, and it's pouring down. So I'm going to take my time driving. So she posted, stop overplaying your role in people's lives, babe. Deal with people how they deal with you, hardly, barely, and accordingly. Even though we know that she stole this because I've seen this post so many times, right? But it's relative. She posted it because that's how she feel it. And the crazy part is, remind me, because tomorrow, shout out to her for this. That's going to be our dialogue for tomorrow. Because I remember her doing a video when she was early in the saga, y'all, before her and Janashos got really, really close. And she was talking about how you need to learn how to be a girlfriend and stop trying to be a wife. But that's what you do, though. You telling people to stop overplaying their role. See, it's the third party that gets me. That's what you need to stop doing. You overplay your role in this man's life. But you telling it to other people as if it's their problem and they doing it. Tell it to yourself. Send cash up. How you? I got it, Miss Kim. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you, I see you a new name. I thought that was one of my other Kims, but you knew in the well, that's my first time seeing your name in the chat. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all, let me pull the other one up real quick because I heard it just stopped raining, but it ain't gonna be for long, child. I'm running my car. Okay, so let me show y'all this. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the text message first. I can put this up. Okay, so this was a while ago, y'all. This was probably child a year and a half ago. But the reason I'm showing y'all this for a reason, because it was a lie. She was telling social media that Johnell was on all the lawyer calls and everything, but behind the scenes he wasn't. And you're gonna see that when I pull up the Instagram messages between her and Johnell. So, oh, let me take these earphones off here. So this is from her comments about a year and a half ago. She said, "Thanks for putting the truth out always." She's telling that to somebody, and I can only assume it's probably Brian. "Thanks for putting the truth out always. If I was holding something up, my man wouldn't be my man." Keep in mind what I'm reading, y'all. So glad Ja has been on every lawyer call and seen every email, because this Dumbo is a joke trying to spread lies on social media. The only thing that wants it, she calling it a true it, is that thing on its lip that keep coming back, and its lawyer is even more dumber. She came to court representing Dumbo and couldn't do right. Kept saying she's sending it in, and sent nothing. I'm sick of this dumb dumb. That's how everyone should know I'm the one who did everything, because it don't know how to do on its on. I guess she meant on. And I do mean that that's a it, not a boy or a man. Now, what's crazy is, y'all know I done broke down a divorce decree and all of that. She was the one that was really holding up the divorce. The motions that her attorney was filing was the motions that actually held up the divorce. All you got to do is read the divorce decree. You'll know who held up the divorce for real. And she talked so much ish about RH lawyer, but his lawyer got it done, baby. You didn't get what you wanted in the divorce. He was good. So hold on, y'all. Keep it. Thank you. Tell me something good. Bow, bow. You say, Lupa, can you do the sound in the video? She said RH dragged her in. He said he didn't want her to run out of the house and hurt herself again. What video? Message me. Message me, because I'm about to get off of this live because it's storming and I gotta go get my son too from his internship. Message me and let me know what you're talking about. Okay. So y'all remember what she said? Johnell was on every lawyer call, and she said, "So glad Ja has been on every lawyer call and seen every email, because this Dumbo is a joke." She told that to somebody in the comments, right? Let me take that down. But according to this Instagram message between her and Johnell, he didn't know what the hell was going on. Hold up. Oh, I didn't even pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Open my email. And this is the messages that Dawn posted the other day that she sent to Dawn. She sent the Instagram messages between her and Johnell to Dawn. Let me tell my child, I'm coming. You're ready to text me. Okay, she sent this to Dawn, y'all, when they was cool, right? So this is her and Johnell. You can see him right here. This is Johnell's message. He said, "You barely do that." And I should have gave y'all the other one ahead of it to give y'all context, but y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. He said, "You barely do that. I tell you to shut the F up on social media. You don't listen. I tell you, keep me updated with divorce. You don't listen. I tell you, come work out with me. Something so small, you don't listen, so I don't want to hear it." She said, "You're really trying to find a way to make this a you thing. You literally picking ish out your ASS. You ain't never said ish about working out in forever." He said, "I'm not, but okay, you can dismiss that." I ain't going to read the rest because the first part is all I needed, where you can clearly see. Yeah. But she said, according to what I just showed y'all in those screenshots, she said he would be on every lawyer call and seen every email. That ain't what he said right here. He said he left it up to you to keep him updated on the divorce. So yeah. Keep this in mind, y'all. Keep this right here in mind for around the court date. I'm gonna say that. When that court date comes up. Keep that in mind. But it's basically showing how he had a problem. Remember I told y'all he was intimidated by RH? That's why. That's why. Because games was being played, baby. Hey Ebony, what's up, my love? All right, y'all. I gotta get off here. My child and call me and text me. I gotta go get him so I don't have to speed because it's storming. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with me. We had a consistent 500 something in here from start to finish. Y'all did y'all big one with the supers. I am so appreciative. I'm appreciative of the views. Everything is equivalent. The like button, all that. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know I'm gonna be back tomorrow with another one. Because once we talk, we gonna talk, baby. But anyways, love y'all. Y'all be safe in the YouTube streets because the YouTube streets ain't safe. Let me go get my child.